B back at it again. I know. It's been a minute since I came on. I have been busy traveling, taking care of family. So I know it's kind of late on a Tuesday. Um, but I was like, let me just jump on my live and see if maybe people are on tonight or whatever the case may be. It is officially still Leo season, so I decided to bring the mane out because it's been a minute since I actually have done my hair this way. But I just want to check in with everybody. I've been fat backing, and if you don't know what fat backing means, it means I just been eating everything and anything. So yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick. Hopefully some people come in and I could kick it with a couple people because my lives were like popping about like a week or two ago, and I was supposed to be getting on every day, and then I just went totally MIA. So I know my subscribers are the people that look forward to seeing me. Are like, what the hell? What happened? Plus, I had said I was gonna come on the next day, and I didn't. So like shit. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and kind of say hi to everybody, check in, see how everybody's doing, what y'all been up to. Yeah, what's up, my two people that are watching me? How are you guys doing? I've been great. I've been catching sun. You know what I'm saying? My legs is burnt right now. I don't know if you guys have been outside, but I've been outside. I actually went down south, did a little road trip or whatever, and it was nice. It was nice. You know what I seen while I was out there? Cause like I don't know, I'm like a weird type of person. I be seeing like bugs and shit. I be into bugs. I'm not into them like I like them. Into them like what the fuck is that, right? So I seen this red and black ant, and I was like, oh, what the hell is that? And it looked it like fuzzy, so it looked like a bee. I'm like, that can't be no bee. I ain't never seen no bee like that. So it ends up being a red velvet ant. I guess they call it a cow killer or some shit like that. And like it has a really bad sting, but yeah, I was all fascinated and shit about the bugs. It was really hot out there. Where did I go? I went to North Carolina, went to Atlanta, Connecticut. If you ever did that road trip down there from like Boston, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we had to cross like New York and all that good stuff. Then I did like I don't know if you guys ever been to Connecticut, but they have like this row of like food trucks. Like I said, I've been fat back in. So if I look a little thicker, it's because I am. Um, they have like these food trucks or whatever. Thank you. Like a bunch of different food trucks, like Mexican and Puerto Rican and Cuban, just have all this food. So my ass was over there, fat back in Connecticut. But I didn't find too many things that were different. They do boiled beans in like the South. I've never done that before. Never ate that. You want to know what I found like shocking? Which of course it shouldn't be shocking, but I seen a bunch of Confederate flags, like big, like this what the fuck we do out here type of shit. I was like, whoa, hey, how you guys doing? Yeah, it was crazy. I wasn't expecting to see all that. But let me tell you what happened, right? So bang, right? You know how like especially if you're driving like a rental or a newer car, you don't really feel the speed as you're going, and I'm going a straight route, you know what I'm saying? What was it, 85? I think it was 85. Bang, right? So I'm driving. I'm out there. I'm busting my shit, whatever. So I'm hitting 80, I'm hitting 90, whatever. There's like a white Mustang behind me. And this motherfucker's been following me for a minute. Everybody else is like ducking and dodging, but I'm like, whatever, like got around him a couple times, but I'm in the fast lane. It's what I'm doing, right? Yo, no lie, right? So you know how like you do Waze, you do like Google, whatever, and it shows you like when the cop is coming or whatever, the cop is coming is there. So I see a little sign. Mind you, the traffic is it's like a little traffic here at this point. So I wasn't speeding anyhow. I couldn't really speed. So um so he ends up the white the what there's a cop up ahead. I end up passing the cop, right? Boop. I'm going 72, 73 at best. All of a sudden, it's like I get this feeling. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I look, and I'm looking at my side rear mirrors, and I'm like, I don't know, I just have this funny ass feeling. So now I see the cop coming behind me, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, maybe he wants me to get out the way. Nah, he's pulling me over. I'm like, oh shit, he pulling me over. So I pulls over, whatever, right? And when he pulls me over, he's like, yeah. So the sergeant or the captain, I forget what it was, said you was pushing 100. mind you, I was 92, 93 at best. I'm like 100. I wasn't pushing no 100. Like, all right, whatever. So, mind you, the fucking car smells like weed. I don't smoke, but the car smells like weed, like mad weed or whatever. And it's the South. Like they're not like up here where, you know what I'm saying, the shit's legal. Like they really don't play about that shit. But it was a black cop too. So I was like super grateful. So I'm just sitting there like fuck, don't got my seatbelt on. I'm like, then this shit could go really bad. So I'm about to say out my mouth, I'm about to be like, damn, yo, I'm about to get it. And I was like, you know what? Don't even put that shit in the air. Like just, you know what I'm saying? See, you never know. You could just get off with a warning. So dude's like, yeah, we end up seeing the Mustang that was following me from, I don't even, when I tell you this man was following me for probably a good 45 minutes, he was behind me. Like it was clearly his car. But I'm like, he must have been mad that I don't know, I was a female or he had to catch up to me. I really don't know because I wasn't driving recklessly. I was just speeding. Like, but I guess speeding is reckless. But whatever the fuck, motherfucker, how would you know how fast I'm going if you wasn't behind me doing the same speeding limit? You was doing the same shit. You was doing 100. If I was doing 92, 93, and you was behind me, you had to been doing even more than that to catch up to me. So you were the one who was doing 100. Anywho, he ends up leaving it up to the cop that pulled us over and was like, oh, I'm gonna leave it up to you, do whatever you want to do. So dude just came up. You could just tell he didn't even run the plate. He didn't even check my license. He didn't even check any of that shit. He just looked at us and was like, number one, roll all your fucking windows down because I could smell the weed from a mile away. He's like, and make sure that you slow down. The rest of the ride, I mean, even coming back over here, I was like, at best 80, 83, like maybe. But yeah, that shit was crazy. Okay, Yonkers. No, why my accent? I'm really not picky. I'm really not picky. I'm probably better off saying what I don't like to eat because I'm actually like really open to food. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry you don't understand English. Name a car. I don't even know what you mean by name a car. You do the jumpy jumps. I'm amazing. How you guys doing? But yeah, so I got pulled over. I'm glad I didn't get a ticket because that would have been a crazy ass ticket. But I did have fun. Went to Atlanta. Went to this bar, lounge, food, restaurant place called Wheezy's, and you can smoke weed in there. Again, I don't smoke, but thank you. Thank you guys. What? Okay, I have a question. This is for the white men. This don't be offended if you don't do this, but white men are the only race that asks, "Do you date white guys?" Like, why is that? You're the only race that does it. I've never came across a Hispanic dude, an Indian guy, a Asian, any other nationality, any other like. They never ask, "Do you deal with my kind?" They just, "Do you like me?" type shit. But white guys always be like, "Do you deal with white guys?" Like, why? I've always been curious. I wanted to know, like, it don't matter. She fuck with you, she fuck with you. She don't fuck with you, she don't fuck with you. Like, it don't matter what your color is, and it should actually be a red flag if that is a like a criteria. I don't know. Yeah, thank you. And if they don't like white guys, that's on them. The name for you. Like, I damn sure don't go around being like, "Do you like Puerto Ricans?" No, I don't give a fuck. Do you like me? Because it ain't gonna matter my nationality if you like me, right? Okay. Yes, not all of them, but yes, some of my tattoos do have meaning. Like this one right here, you see the channels. Well, the abbreviated is BAMB, but yes, Bam. And I got my kids. I got the Puerto Rican sign with the Taino symbol. Um, I like a lot of Egyptian shit, so I have like Basset and Nubius on my arm. I'm not. What am I taking wrong? Thank you. Thank you for liking my hair. What am I taking wrong? I just had a question about that. I never get that from any other nationality or any race. So I just wanted to know what your perspective was on it. But yeah, I don't. It's not. It wasn't. I don't think I took it. I took it the wrong way. And if I did, then please do elaborate. I'm here. I got time. Money, money, green, green, green. Here goes your shout out. Oh yes, the girls are out. My titties are big. I don't feel like putting on a bra, and like, yeah, it happens sometimes. It happens. Okay, I'm from Boston, but I heard I've have a either New York accent or New York attitude, either or. I just turned 41, the end of July. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm definitely not big headed. I'm very, very humble. I've never been to Europe. I don't travel as much as I would like to. I do have my passport. I just haven't traveled. Why? Those are probably people that either they have so many people coming in. Because I don't think sometimes that people mean to like be an asshole. It's just that if you get a bunch of comments, the shit goes so fast that you don't read it. Or some people are just, they let it get to their head. I don't know. Okay, that's what's up. Your man probably kicked a lot of dudes' butts for what? Yeah, I was just in Atlanta. Yes, I have. Thank you. I've dated you're a Pisces. Okay, I'm a Pisces rising. I've dated Vietnamese, Spanish. So that would be Asian, I guess, right? Spanish, black. Um yeah. Never dated a white guy. But that doesn't mean I'm like opposed to it. White guys don't really say much to me. I'll give white guys that'll say something to me like online, but like in person, no. Okay, up in Florida. Yeah, yeah. White guys don't really come up to me and say anything. They just they stay quiet. Most men do actually. It's not really like a nationality thing, and most men do. Only like the assholes and the men that are full of themselves. They're typically the ones who say something. Or they're young. The young ones. The young ones definitely they don't give a fuck. They shoot they shot. Oh, that's that's okay. Sometimes jokes go over my head, and I really be like, hold on. Hey, thank you very much. Hey, if you have a preference, you have a preference. That's okay too. Huh? What's huh? Why you saying huh? No, I'm not trying to tease you. I'm just bending over so I can read this shit. Like this shit's not like this big. This shit's like this small, so I can't see the shit. I gotta be like, unless I bring the shit up to here. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Stop what? I ain't trying to teach shit. Should I go put on like a bata? Do you know what a bata is? A bata's a nightgown. Do I need to put like a grandma nightgown or some shit on? Like, boom, musica. Yeah, no. No, don't they like copyright music and shit here? Or they don't? He said, it won't matter. What's up? Asking for a friend. I heard that before. Um, eh, I don't know. I'm not like an artist type of person. Like I don't care who sings what. So I don't know. I don't know. Some stuff, not all the stuff. I'm Puerto Rican, so like baked mac and cheese, yes. Yams, yes. Collard greens, no. I can eat. I can eat. I can cook. I don't like to cook, but as you can see, I'm not missing a fucking meal because I like to eat. Like, yep, I be eating. I call this the fat back season because you know what's funny? I lose weight in the winter time and I gain weight in the summertime. Especially like that's how you could tell I'm happy. Like when I'm happy, I'm like this. When I'm stressed out, I get skinny. Yeah. Like I go from anywhere from like 125, 130 pounds to like I think right now I'm like 182, 183. Oh, not much. I haven't been on my live. I haven't been on my page in a while, so I just came on to, see how everybody was doing, checking in, checking in. He said, I've been eating. That's a good one. He said, I'll be eating too if you need that. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. More cushion for the pushing. Y'all be saying that. What I like to do for fun? I don't know. I need to do more shit though. You never know how boring you are until people be like, "What do you like to do for fun?" You be like, "Ah," right? Hey, Minnesota. I think my brother's in Minnesota. I be getting mixed up with Michigan and Minnesota, but I think it's Minnesota. Thank you. 5'1". Listen, so I'm gonna show you because it's actually right here, right? Some of this right here, and then the diffuser blower, right? I wasn't even sure because I had did it like upside down. And so then I took it down earlier and I pulled it all down. I was like, ooh, we got the main going on today. So that's how I did that. Okay, Cali, Florida. Yeah. People say that. You know what it is? It's the angles. So like my lighting is like it's right here. You know what I'm saying? It's not really passing me. So if my angles like I'd be like here, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta take your angles at a certain place. So when like people see me in real life, they be like, I thought he was gonna be taller. I'm like, yeah, my personality makes up for my like my height. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Rican. Thank you. Oh, okay. Not your ball hairs like that. You should like cut it and like, sell it. I'm usually a little bit more live than this. Like this is regular me. Like I don't have to drink all the time, but sometimes I'll be drinking my henny and I just be, a little. Anything is possible when I'm drinking henny. So the henny be hennying. If you hear anything in the background, I have children, so they be loud. They be gaming and shit. You don't like skinny women? Then don't come see me when I'm skinny, because I get skinny. Very passionate. Very passionate. Sometimes a little too honest, brutally honest. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, different shit. We just be talking about shit, kicking back. That's all. Ain't nothing crazy. Thank you. Yeah. I do love too hard, so I be scared. I be scared to like fall. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so I guess we're having a confession right now, right? So like, I'm kind of like a runner sometimes because Once I love you, like I love you. Like I can't like stop loving you. Like I can stop loving you and the love won't continue to grow, but no, I don't like doing that. So if I can push you away, then I'm gonna push you away, which I know is a toxic trait. I'm working on it, but yeah. I'm from Boston. Yes, I do. No. Thank you. Tell him I said thank you. I do. I do. Yeah. It's a quality, but like I think sometimes I probably love too hard too early. So I tend to hurt myself doing shit like that. And it's almost like by the time they're ready to love, I'm ready to be like, fuck this shit. Like, yes, Boston Mass, baby. Boston Mass. Thank you. Self love is the best love. Some fucking hair store eyeliner. I don't fucking know. What the fuck is this called? I gotta find it. I don't know. The shit costs $2.99. I don't do makeup all the time. This is about as much makeup you're gonna get out of me. I may throw on a little, you know what I'm saying, just to like accentuate the cheeks, but to be honest, this is about as good as it gets. Yeah, yeah. Pisces love hard. So okay, imagine I'm a Leo sun, Aquarius moon, and a Pisces rising. Now the beauty of an Aquarius moon, which is supposed to be like my opposite sign, is they don't give a fuck and they'll cut you off. They really don't care. So I have the ability to like care too much, and then I have the ability to detach like you never existed. So it's really giving like, but then I got my Pisces sign, and I think my Piscean, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but the Pisces in me will have me like, I'm super understanding. I think that's the thing about Pisces. Like, they're the most understanding. They tend to give the best advice. So like, I can give more chances than what needs to be. I think Pisces be doing that. Like, y'all give way too many chances. Cancers aren't bad. They don't. They're a little crazy. They love hard. Um, what can I say? Nah, y'all are good. I like some cancers. The only sign I say I really beef with that I'm just like, oh hell no. Even though it should probably be Virgos too, but I don't know, I kind of fuck with Virgos too. It's Scorpios. Scorpios are the only sign that's like that's straight beef. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay, so I love a Taurus. First of all, that's fatback season all fucking year round. Yo, Taurus loves eating. That's one thing I love about a Taurus, but they be loyal too. Like they're the type, if they fuck with you, they fuck with you. Like they don't fuck with that many people. They're homebodies. Um but they typically are loyal. I mean, you can find yourself a little, a couple hoes here and there, but for the most part, they're very particular about the people that they have in their energy, and they're usually very particular about their body and very like sensitive to shit. So they don't like being out there like that. And if they are, they're probably going to the doctors every fucking 2-3 weeks to get checked up. So he's okay. I think Kevin Hart in the beginning, when you first have that like drive before you get the money and the fame. Like I think in the beginning he was really, really funny. And I'm not saying he's not as funny now. Well, I'm not saying he's not funny. I don't think he's as funny as he was in the beginning. Okay, so I love me some Sagittarius. Okay, any fire sign, I'm a Leo, so I love all fire signs, right? But Sagittarius, okay, y'all are just funny for no fucking reason. I have a lot of Sag in my fucking chart. So on top of being a Leo and we're kind of funny, Sagittarius. If I don't think if I had as much Sagittarius in me, I wouldn't be as witty as I am. Sagittarius are the funniest fucking signs out there. They got the best jokes, probably the best facial expressions, like funny wise. Like, yeah, they have the best humor. And they know, I don't know if it's because they've been through a bunch of shit. They just know how to like make any situation funny. No matter how fucked up the situation is, they're gonna be funny. They're gonna make a joke out of it. Thank you. Hold on, what'd you say? Taurus. Okay. Gemini. Okay. Gemini is one of the most misunderstood signs. People like to hate Geminis, but the thing about a Gemini, they literally are the sweetest fucking person until you do some fucked up shit to them. You do some fucked up shit to them, then you're gonna have to deal with the other side. Yes, they have two sides to them or whatever, but for the most part, most Geminis that I know are really, really, really fucking sweet, and they take care of business, they take care of family, almost to a fault to them. Like I probably should have like a astrology channel or something because I'm really good with the signs. But I think like with Geminis, they tend to care about the people that they love more than they care about themselves. So that sometimes could be like a detriment to them. Um, and for some reason, I find a lot of Geminis feel like they don't deserve to be loved. I don't know why, but like I just get that. I just know a lot of Geminis and they always act like it's like they won't admit it. They won't say it. They won't say, "Oh, I need to be loved." But deep down inside it's like you need a hug and you need to be loved and it's okay. But I feel like and plus, they don't want to deal with the bullshit either. So it's like they want to be loved, but they don't want to deal with the bullshit. But they know if they deal with somebody, they got to deal with some bullshit. So they're like, fuck it, why deal with anybody type shit? So it's a little weird. It's a little weird. But I do love them. They have the best advice. They definitely know how to be there for you. You just got to like know that the world revolves around them. You'll be fine. Oh, here we go with the Scorpios. Here we go. What is it? I think it's Bam B617, something like that, or Bam 617 is the street. So I bet it is. Oh, Libras. Okay, I love me a Libra too. Okay, so Libras. Okay. I have this relationship with Libras where we could just look at each other and we'll know exactly what the fuck we're talking about and we will just laugh. Like, so we could be trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like a Leo and Libra, or at least me and Libras, like that's just how we are. Like we'll have movie references up the ass. They definitely have a balance thing. So like with me when I mess with any Libra or like even having a Libra friend, they not I don't mean to make this sound negatively, but they always look for the worst in situations. I tend to look for the best in situations. So I think being in a relationship with a Libra, it was good because we knew how to balance each other out. So they're more about balance. They do like to tend to stay on the lighter side of things, but um I don't mean to be offensive. I'm not saying all Libras are cheaters, but a lot of Libras are cheaters. Like, y'all are flirts and act like you ain't a flirt. Like you would never, they would never admit it. Yeah, you be on some fuck shit. You be flirting and you know what the fuck you doing. But all right, I do like Family Guy. There is too much hate. Thank you, thank you. I didn't say everybody. Some people are. Um, Thank you. Yeah, Cancer's definitely cheap. Yeah, you gotta like not like pay attention to people who are just saying stupid shit. Red flags. Okay, all right. Bang. So Virgos. And when I say this, I mean this in men because I don't date women. So, but I'm like I could talk on like certain females, like Capricorn, Cancer, like like women in my family, women that I know that have those signs. But for men, Virgos. Virgos, like they're very vindictive, they're very revengeful. If they're not getting their way, they can be controlling. Clearly not all Virgos, but some of them who haven't kind of worked through their like their shadow side and kind of haven't like learned to love themselves and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Did some self-healing. Yeah, they can be very jealous, they can be very controlling, they can be manipulative. Um Pisces is number one manipulator. I know I got a Pisces son. I seen some shit he was saying to one of the girls. I was like, "What are you? Don't do that. That's you're coming off very manipulative, like, and that's not cool." And cuspid, what is that? But definitely Scorpios definitely could be controlling, and they come off really sweet in the beginning. They'll act how they need to act in the beginning till they got you, and once they got you, it could be a totally different person. Again, this is not every Scorpio. This is not every Virgo. These are just the ones who haven't worked on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. I'm 41. Oh, that's a good question. Is it best to heal by yourself or heal alone? Or heal with someone? All right. So I think in the beginning, right? So when I say in the beginning, I'm talking like, say you break up with somebody, so you need to heal from that breakup. Definitely you need time for yourself. Because you know how you ever hear that hearing, oh, you get over somebody by being up under somebody else. That I don't know who the fuck came up with that toxic ass fucking hell no. That's not the way to go. That's not the one, the two, or the three. Um, it's actually the best time to figure out who you are. A lot of times when you're in relationships, you kind of lose a little bit of sense of who you are and you lose a little bit of sense of self. So it's kind of good to be like, okay, what do I like? What don't I like? Because you forget that you lived or you was with this person for so long that you sacrifice some of the stuff that you fucked with. So how do you get back to that? And then, you know, as you get older or you growing, you're maturing, you like different things. So you got to learn like what do I like now being single? What do I like for me? Like what don't I like? What was it that I just kind of like dealt with because of this other person? So I think if you take the time to get to know yourself, right? And then in the midst of that, if you found someone and they know how to respect your boundaries that you've set and they feel safe to you, and you let that person know like this is what's going on, I'm in a healing phase and I'm you know because shit be happening when you're not looking for anybody. I promise you, like you could be like hell no, I don't want to date nobody. So I don't think that you can't heal with someone else, because life is always healing. You're always going to be healing from something, but you do have to make sure that if you know you're not in the space of like being with somebody, you have to be honest enough with yourself to not put yourself in those predicaments. And also put up those boundaries with those people. Because, you know, you got people who peer pressure, like, oh, so what? You could heal with me. And you're like, I know I can't. Those people, they're not respecting what you're saying. And they need to kind of get the fuck out your life. But that's a great fucking question. Thank you. Yeah. What's up, St. Louis? Yeah, Mason. I totally get it. I was closed off. I know I needed to heal. I isolated. I cut everybody off. I was like, I need all this energy, all this time for myself. I lost all my weight. I used to be like this, and I lost it all, because I just lost myself. And especially when you don't really realize like how much disrespect you was letting the person like get away with. and you just you beat yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And then you beat yourself up. You get on the floor. You get the fuck back up. You put your chin up. You be like, fuck that shit. This motherfucker ain't gonna fucking, you know what I'm saying, destroy my life. I gotta do this shit for me. And you start loving yourself. You know what's the one thing that one dude that I used to like be absolutely madly in love. Because it's weird how like the people who hurt you the most are the ones that teach you the best lessons. You know what that person told me? They were like, all this love that you're trying to put into me. I've said this in one of my videos too. All this love that you're trying to put into me, put it into yourself. And I promise you, at that time, I still didn't realize what the fuck it meant. Now, like I overly appreciate that comment. I overly appreciate what he was saying. And even then, I think when he said it to me, like my heart was breaking. He didn't know. He couldn't see that. I wasn't showing that shit. My ego, my pride wasn't trying to show any of that shit. But I was so appreciative of him saying that. And the fact that I was still able to remember that even to this moment where it's like, yeah, sometimes you want to love somebody so hard, or you want them to just see you, like you just don't understand why the world is doing this. Fuck that shit. Take that love that you're trying to give them and put that shit into you. And I guarantee you, you're gonna get everything that you deserve, all them blessings. Cause you be sending people that energy. Like when you do stuff like that, and you giving out your wrong energy to that wrong person, all the good shit that's supposed to happen for you is happening for them. Until you take that shit back, you take your energy away from them people, and that shit just start coming back to you, and you just like, oh shit, it should just be happening. Sometimes it's slow, it doesn't happen right away, but you start getting up better. You start actually doing your hair. You start fucking, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't get off the bed. Sometimes you don't take showers. You don't eat. Like, it be bad. Like, we keeping it real. Like, this shit be bad. Even if you have responsibilities, like, some shit just goes to the wayside because you're just not right. And every day, it gets a little bit easier. And some days are harder than others, but keep on trucking. Don't feed into nobody who's talking shit. I'm doing good. What's up, Jones? People talking shit, let them. It's okay. But yeah, that was a great question. That was a great topic. Like, real shit. If you actually see any of my videos, like you'll be able to see like my healing process and what I've been through. I've been through some, like, smoking weed and quitting, and I try not to talk too much about like the current relationships, like what I'll be going through at the moment. I've talked about my exes and shit like that. Yes, yes, it's normal to feel like that. Sometimes the very thing that you want is the very thing you don't need, and you have to be patient. You don't need it right now, per se. Yeah, the best advice I could give is don't want it. Fill your time and your energy with something else. Find something that you like to do, or find something that's going to keep your mind off of the shit that you think that you want really bad, and it is going to come to you when when it's going to come to you when you be like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck about this shit no more. That's when it's going to come to you, and then you're going to side eye it like, I don't know. How y'all doing? I'm from Boston. But yeah, that's very normal. That's very normal. The dating pool sucks too now. Like, it really does. You gotta be like patient with yourself and patient with other people, and know when to like cut off energy, know red flags, know your boundaries, know what you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with. That's definitely important. Don't just be putting up with shit just because somebody want to date you. And just because you go on a date don't mean you gotta be in a relationship with somebody. Like, fuck all of that. And like, you know what? Another thing with y'all men, Don't just be fucking bitches to be fucking bitches. Hold off. For real. You'd be surprised how much pussy bitches will throw at you. You actually hold off. They'll be like, why does he? He hasn't even attempted to try to have sex with me. Then you sit there and you hit her with the bitch, put some respect on my shit. The fuck? Okay, Fitchburg. Yes, people still date. You would have to date my ass. The fuck? It's never too late. Good morning. People definitely still date. I'm sorry. That's not a reflection of you, though. Just letting you know. If you ever got cheated on, that has nothing to do with you and everything to do with that person. Thank you. All you can do is remove yourself and love yourself, and one day somebody will love you. It's yeah. People pee in the dating pool. I do like tarot readings. Yeah. Some people's intentions aren't pure. Unfortunately, you got to go through a bunch of bad apples in order to get to the good apple. That's very true. But you got to be patient with that good apple because you got to understand that that good apple's been doing the same thing you've been doing. So they're gonna side eye you the same way they side eye and you side eyeing everybody else. So it's like once y'all get past that barrier of like, okay, maybe you're not just in it for some dumbass reason or whatever the fuck, when you really want to get to know me and you really do fuck with me, we really do like each other, and we have like loyalty to each other, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they definitely pee in the dating pool. What if you was the bad apple now and you know you wasn't right? Oh, that's just growth. Yeah, that's considered dating. If you love somebody, do you have to change for them? Ooh, good question. If you love somebody, do you have to change for them? I do you have to change? I don't know about have to, right? Because that's such a strong ass word. You don't have to do shit. I think that when you love somebody, and I mean, this is you guys done, you're past the dating, you establish, you're in a relationship, and I think you change if you want to change. I don't think you have to change. I think if you're with that person, unless they're bringing up something that is like a safety concern or like a disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, something like that, then maybe I can understand that. But you don't have to change that because the person's going to decide whether they want to fuck with you or not. And if it's a deal breaker, right, and they don't want to deal with it, then they don't want to deal with it. But if it's a deal breaker and you love that person, then that's a choice you have to make. It's okay. Guys, the ones that are coming in here with the I don't you just that's like the kids who just want attention. You know what I'm saying? You just can't give them attention. You gotta let them. Okay, Bahamas. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You just gotta let them do them. Like, they don't talk shit. Okay, Yonkers. Well, I'm about to click off of here. I've been on here for a minute. I just wanted to check in with everybody. I love me Pisces. I love me some Pisces. English or Spanish, what? But yes, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Um, I typically do the lives. I've been fucking with the lives lately because, I just get different types of people. Even though I get way more trollers here, I'm just learning how to ignore those. But no, I have Taurus in my shit, but nah, I'm a Leo. Maybe so. Maybe there is a lot of lonely women on the internet. There's a lot of lonely people everywhere. Thank you. Thank you. Whoever, like my new subscribers, if you guys subscribe to me, you know what I'm saying? You was feeling my vibe. There was a few people that was on here. Y'all just been vibing, having real conversations. I appreciate you. Even y'all trollers, whatever, like run my shit up. I don't even care. I'm not paying attention to you. Like, yeah. But other than that, okay, 83 in the building. Our 41-year-old asses. 83 is a great year, okay? But you know what I'm saying? I thank you guys. I appreciate everybody for coming on tonight. I know it's Tuesday. I don't know if it's morning or night where you guys are at, but I appreciate all the love. Subscribe if you haven't. If you like it, if you don't, find someone else. Find someone else to watch. But good night, good morning. Bye.